Good morning. It is approximately 6:50. Slept great last night. It was noisy though. So many critters, frogs, coyotes, birds. I mean, this place has some sounds I've never heard before. But I'm gonna have some coffee this morning. I'm gonna get the stove ready. And I had a nice fire last night. There's plenty of wood around here. And I think before it gets real warm again, I'm going to go ahead and do a little exploring again, a little hiking. I don't know how far I'm going to go. I'm supposed to get back up into the 80s, so I'm not sure how my day's going to play out today, but I'll find something to do. It got down to, well, I'd say right now it's in the mid-50s. So we had about a 30-some degree change between the weather yesterday afternoon and this morning, and it's supposed to happen again tonight. So I'm gonna get some coffee going here and a real simple little breakfast. I was gonna do some bacon and eggs and all that stuff, but I ate a bunch of food yesterday, so I'm gonna take it easy today. Have a early dinner, late lunch, and let's get some coffee in me and see what's going on around here. Some early morning turkey. This oak tree here just fell over, still alive. Check out this in here. I mean, holy mackerel. Let me stick the camera down in there. Tell me that wouldn't be a perfect bear den or a shelter. My gosh, that could be a shelter back in there. Who would want to go in there though? Emergency. Well, I'm gonna go for my third hike of the day. This one's gonna bring me more out into the open, and it's sun's pretty high in the sky right now. It's getting up here. Temperatures are probably hovering around the high 70s, but it's supposed to get up in the 80s. So we'll see how far I can do this. And I don't want to stay out in the sun that long. Put sunscreen all over me and things like that, but still, I'm not a sun worshiper anymore. It's been too many years on a boat, sailboat, fishing boat, and in Florida to be a sun worshiper. So my days being exposed are limited. This is over where those workers were yesterday. You can see they graded this and just flattened it all out. I'm not sure why, but they just did it yesterday, and you can see right here fresh deer tracks, because this wasn't done. This was just done yesterday. So you can see where that horse also came through here this morning. Those horses, two of them. So let's move on this way and check it out. are unbelievable. It's just soft grass and just walking. Nobody's out here. Here, gator, 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 gator. Come on out. Probably hear that breeze, the wind. Unlike yesterday, boy, it's a really nice breeze out here today. It's absolutely beautiful. Still searching for that gator. Looks like somebody actually drove right through here, drove up there. But I want to show you something here. You can see, look at that hole right there. It goes deep down into the embankment. Something definitely lives in there. I'm not sure what it would be. Maybe an otter family or gopher tortoise. I don't know. This place, I think I keep saying it and saying it, is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, Florida is such a diverse state, and if anyone thinks that Florida is all beaches and hotels, you're going to the wrong place. There is just so many beautiful areas here. I'll tell you, and I don't know of another state that has more or a larger variety of wildlife, plant life, you name it, than the state of Florida. This restoration area, St. John's Water Management, on the Ocala River, which is that way, it's just remarkable. It's just out here in the middle of nowhere. And, you know, I do a lot of these solo trips to kind of desolate areas, do a lot of things by myself. I do love that. I love it a lot. I love getting out there and just clearing my head and all, but there's times though that I really would like some company. This is one of them. I wish I could share this with other people right now. I just, you know, whether even have my dog with me, Dexter, he would have loved this. And next time, Nancy would love it. There's just so many trails. You can walk forever and ever and ever. And it's just such soft, the ground is just leaves and grass. And anyway, I am going to rest here for a little bit, and I'm going to head, whatever that is, bound. I don't know where it ends up. I didn't bring a trail map with me, but I know where I came from. So chances are I'll walk all the way that way, and it probably would have brought me back to where I wanted to go, but I'll end up turning around going back. A lot of butterflies out. All right, let's move on. Whew. All right, I'm at the crossroads here between where I turned down there to go to the campsite. Wow, what a nice walk, long walk. My right knee, as usual, is always acting up. I usually wear a like a brace, or not a brace, but like a compression thing around it, and it helps a lot when I hike. It used to be both knees. My left knee doesn't bother me anymore, but my right knee does. And You know, I don't know how many miles I did then, but it felt like about 5. So it usually acts up around 5 miles. So, all right, so I'm gonna head back. It's around noon or so, and the sun's really out now, and it's warming up. It's about time I got here yesterday. It was really hot when I got here yesterday, so I'm assuming it's either gonna be as warm or if not warmer today. So I'm gonna get back up in here in the shade, under the canopy of these oak trees, maybe take a nap. It is really cool just laying here in my skivvies, just with the screen up, looking out. The screen on the back of the van, it's definitely a winner. We are going to enjoy this. I'm definitely going to have to put one on the side slider also, with the fan on up above, blowing the air in, circulating it back through this screen area. It's really, really comfortable in here. And it's probably right now, of course I'm under the canopy of these oak trees, but it's got to be in the 80s right now. And I am enjoying this. Just listen to the different sounds. And then it stops. So tonight's early dinner is going to be fresh mahi dolphin from my area. I'm going to blacken it with Tom's blackening seasoning. Now I know it's Tom's, has my name on it. So what I'm going to do is going to put some butter in here, some oil in here. I'm going to put this blackening seasoning in here, do both sides. Then what I'll do is I'm just going to slice up some tomato to eat with it and make this a light dinner tonight without all that bread and carbs. Put the seasoning right in the pan, and then put my fish on top of that, and then put some on top of the fish. Oh, 1 piece of fish, 2 pieces of fish, and I'll put a little on top of the fish itself. There's a dog over here. Here's that dog I'm talking about. See him? Keeps hanging out here. I wonder if it's hungry. The blackening. So, there's the end result. Some blackened mahi dolphin and sliced tomato, and nice light meal. And it's so nice having that pitcher pump, because I just went ahead and put water in there and boiled it. And that pan, you saw how dirty that pan was, cleaned up real quick. So like that, I'm gonna go eat. Yes. I'll show you how nice and flaky this mahi is. Look at that. Comes right off like that. Check that out. Really good blacking. This was a great day. That fish dinner I had, that mahi dolphin, was excellent, excellent. And I didn't have all that bread and carbs and stuff with it, but it was still really filling. The little dog came around, the hound dog, and I gave him my hamburger that I didn't eat from last night. I don't know. But he keeps coming around. He comes around every hour or two, and I know he goes one way, and then I know these loops are long hiking loops, and he just keeps going around, and then I hear off in the distance as woo, 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 howling, and I know it's him, and he's either chasing something, a bear, a deer, or God knows what. But it's beautiful back here. I didn't see anybody other than the lady and her daughter on the horse for a split moment today, but that was about it, and the dog. Yeah, it's just a real wilderness experience. St. John's Water Management District, these restoration areas, kudos to them. This is fantastic. I felt kind of guilty because you can reserve this for a group of people, or you can reserve it like I did for myself. So I'm out here all by my lonesome, and I had this whole place to myself because I reserved it. So I'm gonna have to come back here again. I don't, probably not, during the summer months. This may be my last Florida outing for it's April. I've got a trip coming up here. I'm going to be the second week of May. I'll be up at Grayson Highlands and at Trail Days. So that'll probably be my next trip. I'll probably end this video tonight. I want to stoke up a fire. There were some mosquitoes out earlier, but now it seems they've disappeared. So I'll get a fire going, and then I am leaving early in the morning. I'm going to break down camp. I got my daughter and my granddaughter coming this weekend. I've seen them, but I have not been hanging around them or with them all since this pandemic thing started. So now I get to hang out with her, and it's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll probably either see you in a little bit when I've got the fire going, or I will see you in the morning. I don't know. You never know with these things. Wow, that really echoes in here. This is a Clark's tin whistle. It's a Celtic little instrument, Irish or whatever, Scottish, whatever, I don't know. But it's really light, cool little instrument. This is my farewell for tonight. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for following Walker's World. Headed back to the campsite, and I'll be getting up early in the morning, and I'll talk to you then. You guys take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.